Hey guys, how's it going? Little update here. I am rounding out my fast. It is going to be another 2.5 hours. I feel really great. I did my walk this morning. I got a lot of cleaning done and got everything kind of handled and reset. Took a bunch of notes. I kind of wanted to discuss different things that happen when you're fasting. Sometimes I think when I first started fasting, I noticed there was a lot of anxiety and a lot of boredom. And eventually I had to kind of talk myself down from it. I would just remind myself of the positive things that I was trying to do, resetting my gut. Causing aphagy of the cellular structures, causing my body to actually have anti-inflammatory properties. Um, Also, what I also took very good note of is what were the things that worked while I was fasting to, stay off inappropriate hunger, because it was at the time inappropriate hunger. I didn't want to have it. So, drinking tea, drinking water, taking a walk, finding myself something to do. And yeah, those affirmations were something I worked a lot on. Another thing that would work really well is I think breath work is really good to get into. I'm going to be getting into my second half of my afternoon here. Basically, going to take an everything bath, which is one of those times when you just go and just do all the exfoliates and you got to shave and everything like that. I think it's a really great time to use your extra time to take care of yourself in another way. Do those face masks, do whatever other kind of nails and stuff that you want to take care of. And then also, I thought I'd also mention I've been getting into just a little bit started to do some face yoga, which actually on that Yoga Slim app they have a whole face yoga routine. So I'm probably going to do some yoga and some face yoga. Looking forward to that. And I made a little bit of a mistake in my previous video about the broth. For one, I forgot to mention that I take 2 cups of broth to break the fast, and so you have to double that protein, making it, instead of about 10 grams of protein, it's going to turn into 20 at least, and that's on the sort of low end. It still can be up to 15 grams of protein for low filtered broth. I basically skimmed off the top, but it's not perfect. I also added a couple things to that broth that I thought I'd mention. There's pink mineral sea salt, which is good for minerals, electrolytes. It's good for nerve and muscle support, for cravings control. Garlic powder is an anti-inflammatory for digestion stimulation and immune boost. And I added a bunch of bay leaves in it that's calming for your gut. It's anti-inflammatory. It's good for your liver support, which sometimes there can be a little bit of liver sluggishness from the fast, so that pumps that back up. It's a digestive aid, and it also helps with balancing your blood sugar. So you're coming off of this fast, and this broth actually has a lot of other things into it. I also put a little bit of lemon juice in there. It helps extract the collagen, and also it helps it absorb into your body. You can also add celery tops if you strain them out. You can add ginger root if you strain it out, or apple cider vinegar for additional gut benefits. So if you have any other questions about the kind of things you can put in broth to make it even better, feel free to ask in the comments. Maybe discussing any things that you have any questions about. I am getting ready for my self-care portion of the afternoon, and where I'll be breaking the fast. Tomorrow, I'm going to go ahead, and since I have a regular work day, I'm going to go ahead and give myself 6 to 7 cups of broth throughout the day. If I get hungry, I might even break in and go ahead and have some boiled eggs or something at the end of the day. Because it's a work day, I'm going to go ahead and be gentle on myself. I do irrigation, so that means being out there, being active. And I say that you always need to be flexible in your nodes. Also, there's nothing wrong with our next node where there's going to be additional meat. It's also when you lose a lot of weight. So heading into that a little early is really not a big deal at all. In fact, it's sort of where we want to go. I like it for 24 hours. If I feel good on just the broth, I'll probably go ahead and go to sleep tomorrow night and let that ride all the way till the morning before going into my heavy meat with the eggs, and then of course the kale for fiber to get that through for the next 1 to 2 days on that one. Oh, a little fun thing on my fast update. I did not lose any weight whatsoever on the 24-hour water fast. And I want you guys to know that that is completely typical. I drank a ton of water and I drank a bunch of tea, including, and you need to watch out for this. This is one of the reasons why I do little weigh-ins, just to find out. I had a rose hip with hibiscus flower tea, and that has a small amount of electrolytes, vitamin C in it, which is great for you. It's great for the skin. It's all part of a detoxifying diet. However, your body, especially if it's kind of like in this like crazy panicked state, might actually cling on to water and anything it can because of those electrolytes. So because I did that, it went ahead and added that weight, even though I took a 4-mile walk, even though I haven't eaten in 24 hours, almost 24 hours now. I literally didn't lose not even a half of a pound. I weigh 155, and actually I lost a pound when I first started the fast, and I gained that back in just liquid weight. I want you guys to know I consider this fast a complete 100% success, and I'm so ready to move on to the next node. Cheers, guys. Next video.